All right, Cliff. While you continue to work on that teak, how'd you come about being a sailor?
I wanted to go fishing. Yeah, I became a sailor because I wanted to go fishing. Was looking for some, fishing boats, and saw that they were way out of my category. This was right after I'd gotten out of the Army, and came across a 1967 Pearson Wanderer, and the guy only wanted $700 for it. So I was like, well, that'll get me out there, you know. That was in Florida.
Right.
I wasn't really living anywhere. I was transient. Yeah, and I didn't know a thing. So what I'd do is I would take it way out so I wasn't around anybody else. And I don't know how it came about, but what I started doing was I rigged 3 5-gallon buckets together and would tie them to one side and throw them off so it would go around in a circle while I fished.
Did you catch any fish?
No, not really. But I did learn how to sail.
Did you live on that boat?
I think it was a little over like a year and 8 months, I think.
Always in Florida?
Yeah, well, yeah. I kind of moved up and down, but yeah, that was kind of where I was based out of.
Right. And so then you sold it? Or?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really, yeah, just kind of one of those things where I think, the right guy came along, it's like, and I was moving on, but I wish I'd never done it, or at least held on to that for a lot longer.
So you sort of lived aboard for about a year and a half or something in Florida, and then you came back on land, you swallowed the anchor, became a landlubber again for a little while.
Well, yeah, see, that's when I went back to get an education and became a biomed engineer. Yeah.
Right. What got you re-interested in sailing?
Well, I was sitting in a house in Kentucky, waiting to die basically, and it got foreclosed on me. So I started thinking about it, what I was gonna do, and I kind of sent it out on all the sailing Facebook, pages I had that that 25 years ago I lived on a sailboat, and I think I'd like to go back there again, and that conditions were pushing me in that direction. And that's when Michael Painter responded to me and said he might have something for me, and I just headed down here.
Right. Last July, so about almost just coming up on a year. And since then you've been living on that Pearson 30?
The Pearson P30, yeah.
The P30, which is interesting.
It's a no-sailboat.
It currently doesn't have a rudder.
No rudder, no motor, no 12-volt system, no dry spots.
But it
got me
on
down
the water,
here, so.
And you're on the water. And since then, you kind of been looking for the right boat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Long and jump on the internet,
yeah.
Craigslist, sailboat listings. There's 3 or 4 other good ones, but yeah. Well, I'm coastal. I don't really want to do any big blue water, big pond crossings. I don't, as long as I can go there coastal, I'm fine. So a coastal cruiser is what I'm looking for. Well, anywhere between 25 and 32, so I can keep costs down in traveling overall, and repairs and maintenance too. Will be less. But yeah, just a sailboat that I don't have to do a lot on and can handle coastal cruising. A good one's pretty challenging to find on Craigslist. That's not compromised in some way, but they're there.
Have you looked at a fair number of boats?
Thousands and thousands and thousands of boats.
Yeah.
You get tired of seeing some of the same ones, really.
All right, so now that we're finally breaking out of this terrible winter we've had and moving into the spring, you've been looking for boats over the last 7-8 months. Now, as you look at the calendar going forward, what are your plans? What do you want to get done?
Well, I hope to find a good sound boat and get all the maintenance and make sure she's ready to go, and sail around here and get comfortable with it and make sure that I could do some passages with it.
Mm-hmm. Then next fall, when everybody starts heading south, you got any plans to go south? How far? Do you want to go to the islands, or you gonna hang out in Florida, or?
Yeah, I'm not sure how far south. I guess we'll just play that by ear. Like I said, I may go north first and then turn around, like you said, depending on what's better temp wise.
Right.
But yeah, I definitely want to get as far as the Keys this winter.
So I think you told me before that one of your primary goals was not to spend another winter in Marsh's Light Marina, bouncing around like a Clorox bottle.
Yeah, that's
an
education down there. Yeah, pretty cold. I hear we're pretty lucky, but yeah, we definitely had some record-breaking cold temps this year.
Well, I'm sure you're looking forward to being in a warmer place for next winter.
Definitely want to be in. Looking forward to just sailing, really.
Yeah.
Whatever direction.
Yeah. Come on. They just thought you were
wheelchair.
They just thought you were Cliff. They didn't know you were peg leg Cliff. All right, good.